everybody. Do you remember last time we sat down and we were like, oh God, since last time you've seen us?
Yeah. Arguably could be the same, actually.
Arguably could be worse.
Yeah.
I think.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Amy, look at that. I'm sorry. This is... What the fuck?
Gonna be there, am I doing whatever? It's about us.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life,
Can we move on from this situation, please?
Because I know you get a first dance with the wife,
Yeah.
but do we get a first dance? Because I wouldn't have danced with her while she's married yet either.
I hate this girl. I actually cannot be arsed. I hate it when you do that. I hate it when you do that. It actually really winds me up. It actually does. She does. I know the real you.
You had a thong on.
Right, you're not supposed to know that information. Not that's not normal.
I can't act unethically.
You're a cunt. Oh my god.
So, it's a lot to talk about.
It's hard. Everything pops your eyes.
It does.
I'll check.
Imagine if she's like, oh
So
yeah.
I just said that. For fuck's sake.
Sorry. Alright. She lifted up her top. I didn't want to lie.
This isn't a podcast, it's therapy, guy. But
No pressure. If you put out, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
do I ever want to show my face again? Probably not, actually.
No girl bit my lip last night.
You know, she had me bent over the other day.
Welcome back to Two Dykes, Two Mics.
Welcome back.
Hello everybody. Do you remember last time we sat down and we were like, oh God, since last time you've seen us?
Yeah. Arguably could be the same, actually.
Arguably could be worse.
Yeah.
I think.
Ooh, sorry about that.
Sorry about that. Life has been hectic. Life is hectic.
Do you know what? It's the sun. I've said it
is the sun.
14,000 times.
This week's been so hot.
It's been lovely outside. Genuinely. Maybe something a bit too hot.
Maybe too hot.
It's
It's been mental.
the last few weeks. It's this month.
We're in a new month now.
Now we are.
Yeah.
So stay tuned.
But the last 3 days haven't been calm.
No, they haven't.
So we're gonna have to wait till next month now.
No, it's silly.
It's silly,
at the end of the
actually.
day. But I love this game. I love this game.
Oh no, it's brilliant. We got matching tattoos the other day, guys.
Yes, we did.
So we got, I don't know if you can see on my arm.
I'll get fine. I'll get naked.
Can you see that? It will zoom in, I'd imagine. It's a Lego figure. Saluting.
sorry about that.
Everyone see Ellie's belly? Can you see our Lego figures?
Can you see him? I love him.
I love him.
He's made life worth living again.
Yeah.
I actually, when we got it done, I woke up the next day and I looked at it and I was like, I'm so glad you're by my side. I'm literally just so glad I woke up next to you.
He's doing our handshake as well.
Yeah.
That's why
Which
he's
is
got his hands up.
Unbelievable.
Our handshake's really
Oh,
cool.
we do a little
It's like a-
just pretend you're doing it. Ready? Little,
Yeah.
bosh.
So he's
Love
doing a
it.
little salute. So that's cool.
I love him.
Yeah, I love him too. We'll have, I reckon, probably tattoo tour next episode because
Yeah.
we've had a bit of work done each, but we haven't finished our sleeves yet, so we'll show you them when they're done. But yeah, no, that was cute.
That was lovely. That's probably one of the best ideas you've ever had, I think.
Do you reckon?
Yeah. At first I was a bit like, because you're like, oh, do a Lego man. I was like, ooh, yeah, I'd love that. And then I saw it, and I'm literally obsessed with him. I love him. Yeah. Anyway, I might get.
I think it really it encapsulates like where we are right now.
Yeah.
That sounds really weird because it's just a Lego man, but we both love Lego. It does our handshake, and that handshake's like.
I
come
love this
about now.
game.
Yeah, I love this
I
game.
love this game.
It's
I love
brilliant.
it. Just love life right now.
So do I. The other day we was texting, and we were talking about like if each other gets like a girl, and we were texting at the same time, and our messages to each other came through at the same time, and my message said, "If you ever get a girl, I'm gonna really have to talk to her and put some boundaries in place because I don't want to lose you, mate." Ellie's message said, "If you ever get a girl, yeah, I'm gonna have to get her sent down for murder."
For killing me off, mate. That's muggy.
It is a bit.
Ain't
Muggy.
happening. Love ya. It ain't happening.
Not yet. Not
Not
yet.
yet.
We were talking about this on the way here. We can't let this be the only summer that's like this.
Yeah.
This is so we came up with the logic, right? We came up with the logic that ideally we want the next girl, both of us, we want our next girls to be our last girls. Like, no one wants to go through another breakup, do you know what I mean? Like, that's everyone's goal. So we were saying, like, we don't want to just do 1 year.
No, it'd be rude to stop.
Like, imagine you say to, like, your kids, oh, yeah, like, 2025 was mental. What, that's it, mum? You're a loser.
Oh. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like,
so, but we was like, it's the off season. It's easy now.
yeah.
Do you know the way I see it, right? Being single, us two, is there's two paths in life. Yeah? There's a really nicely, evenly tarmacked surface.
Nice, yeah.
And you have a little tandem bike. You and your missus, you go along. It's quite nice in the park, right?
Yeah.
And then you've got up and down, right? Now, the winter
That's
is
more
the
fun,
up.
though. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I like that.
because it's like a slog and you're looking at the people that are going on the tarmac and you think, fuck me, that's so much easier.
Yeah.
And then it gets to summer and you're on the top and then you're going downhill and it's really, really fun. And the people over there are looking at you like, that's so much more fun. So we've just got to get over the up to enjoy the down. Because right now we're enjoying the down.
Yeah.
The downhill bit.
I'm scared of the up.
But the up. But we've spoke about this.
Yeah, I know.
We have spoke about
We have spoke about it.
If you want to go to a Christmas market, you can come with me.
Rosie baby, hope you're free.
Exactly. We can get hot chocolate together, we can watch movies, we can do all that shit together. Then we can set ourselves up for next season.
Yeah. I'm not going to lie, I have had thoughts. I have.
Don't piss me off.
They, you know.
Don't piss me off.
Okay. I'm just going to leave that there then.
What thoughts?
Times get tough sometimes, you know. And
When?
You just
When,
need a
Ellie?
little-
When?
Oh.
There you go. You can take that home with you.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I really?
Yeah.
Oh, I've asked you that loads of times and you said no.
Yeah, but now it's threatening me.
Oh, it's a rosy posy. No, I'm joking. That's a lie.
That was
'Cause
silly.
That was attention seeking.
It was attention. I was going to say
I
that.
just wanted
Attention
you
seeking.
to.
Yeah. You just wanted a reaction.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
Love it when you fight.
Oh my god. We were saying the other day, so we've been making faces at each other.
We're so mature.
And there's this one face that Ellie pulls and it makes me cry every time. Can you pull it for the camera, please?
No.
Please.
No. It makes me die. No.
Please.
No.
I love it. She did it one time.
The timing of it was unbelievable. The timing of it.
It's because you see it's your eyes go in, your tongue goes. I love it. I love it. It makes me laugh every time about fail. You did it the other day when I was getting my neck tattooed. Stop. Oh, it's so funny.
No, right. I was getting a tattoo done, right? So I went with Rose to get her neck done. And I can't help being funny. It's not my fault you're laughing at me. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's a you problem. Anyway, the tattoo lady was like, stop. I was like, okay, fine, sorry. We've now gone back.
I'm like going like, she's like tattooing my neck.
Right, so when it was my turn to get my tattoo, right? 2 occasions. Right, first one, it's laying down. She's doing the Lego man, right? So I'm laying down like this, obviously. Ow. Then my phone's ringing. Girl's calling me, right? And I was thinking, oh, fuck. Rose has robbed my phone, grabbed it. She's run outside. She's like, outside. She's like, talking to this girl, blah, blah, blah. Well, this girl thinks that Rose is me. So Rose is like, oh, love you, baby. Miss you. Blah, blah, blah. Sat in this fucking
I was looking
chair.
through the window of the studio to Ellie whilst doing it, and I could see her not being able to move, and she was going,
Stop it, because I don't trust you with anything. You could have fucked it up, you could have, I don't know, you could have done something, and I was just like, nah.
I didn't do too bad.
No, she was so embarrassed, bless her, but...
She was like, you sound different. I was like, I can't raise my voice. I'm in a tattoo studio.
Then the second time, she's at my feet, tickling my feet while I'm getting my arm done. I was like, Rose, piss off. So I'm never going with her again. We've made a pact. I'm never going with her again.
We're going again in 2 weeks.
Yeah, we are. Booked in 17th.
I'm just not allowed to steal her phone.
Yeah.
That was so funny.
That
She was
was
like, I
so
knew
sad.
it was Rose. You didn't know it
No,
was
you
Rose.
didn't.
I do it good, Ellie.
Yeah. She was like, I knew it wasn't Ellie because you sounded excited. That's so
That's
funny.
so funny. When I was looking through the window, I was just like, oh, I love this game.
Yeah, I didn't like the game at that point.
So I have been messing around with, I don't think you really use it. I've only started using it in the last week or so.
What's that?
Chat GBT.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Oh,
so you can
mate.
create like cartoons. Because do you know the trend where it was like creating an action figure yourself? That looks really cool. So I asked to create.
For some.
I asked to create an action figure, right, of myself. Let me put it on the screen. I thought it'd be a really cool idea, which it was.
For some, again.
Yeah, for some. Right, so I created this action figure of myself.
Yeah, gorgeous. Yeah.
And I thought it was quite funny, yeah. And then I said, "Can you make like a cartoon of myself?" And it made this, which I thought was quite funny.
Cute, yeah.
And then it kind of made this one. None of them are that bad. And then I said, "Can you make like a graffiti style cartoon?" And it made this one. Right? I'll put it on the screen, but it made this one. I thought, I'm going to make one of Ellie. All I did, same as me, I just sent a picture of Ellie into AI.
Amy, look at that. I'm sorry.
This is...
What the fuck?
I sent a picture, right? I sent a picture of myself into AI and it made that. Yeah, I thought, that's quite cool. I'm going to make one of Ellie, right?
I've never been humbled so quickly in all my life.
You've got like it's like a skin fade on the side.
She texted me, she was like, "Oh, Elle, you're going to really love this. Like, have you seen that trend? I'm going to do one of you." She sent me a video of her in floods of tears crying laughter. I was like, "What are you laughing at?" And I thought, "Oh, you've made my forehead like that big or something. Be generous." And she sent it. I was like, "Are you taking the piss? Are you actually taking the piss?"
It made me laugh because I hadn't edited. All I did was send a picture of me and send a picture of her.
Do I look like that?
I'm not AI, you're asking me in person.
You're supposed to say no.
No,
dickhead.
no. I just don't. Oh, yeah, it just made me laugh. I was creasing.
I can't believe it.
It's because I didn't edit it. It made it funnier, the fact that it spilled that out itself.
I can't believe it.
It just made me laugh.
Muggy.
So you mentioned you had a little cry. You had a bit of a cry this week. It's been a tough week.
Been a bit
of an emotional week.
week.
It's been a rollercoaster week, actually.
Yeah.
Because you couldn't say it was just like all down.
No.
There was quite a few ups. But
yeah, massively.
I've found a way to make Ellie cry. Again, another one is there's a song that like literally lyric for lyric reminds me of Ellie, and I told Ellie and she sent me a video of her sobbing in her van.
Because, right, first of all, you need a bit of warning. Second of all, I was at a job, I was speaking to the customer, I came back, Rose was like, "Oh, listen to this song," and I thought, okay, this could be anything, right? Started listening to it. I was literally, the first line started, I was I was literally sobbing.
If I play it on the speakers, she'll start crying.
No,
but to be fair, yeah, I'll admit it. If I'm alone and I listen to the song and I think of Ellie, I will sob.
And she told me that before she sent it, kind of thing. So it was like, because I knew that she'd been crying, it made me cry as well.
Yeah.
And it's just like, we can laugh and joke about it, but that time of your life was really hard and it was really difficult.
And when I say every line of this song, it really does mean it really does. Like, I've never had a song like resonate every single line.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It just
But now I like to put it on when we're happy to make her cry.
What was the other thing you made me cry about? The wedding.
Oh, listen to this, right? So the other day we were talking about, obviously, love you, Lauren, Nick's wedding. And we were talking and Ellie just drops the bomb. "You're never allowed to speak at my wedding."
Which is valid. I'm sorry. It's...
And I thought, wow. Wow, who needs enemies when I've got a friend like that? Do you know what I mean? Wow. And I thought she was joking, so I just let it slide. Do you know what I mean? I'm cool, I'm chill, I'm cool, it doesn't bother me. And then she said it again 2 days later and I thought, are you joking?
No, I'm being dead serious.
And you better take that back, because we've got over this. Anyway, she was like, no. So I took that seriously. I took that personal. And I said to her, I was like, well, you've just missed out. Because I actually wanted to say something really, really good at your wedding.
You know how to worm me in. This is you dropping the bait. You're a dickhead, mate.
And she went, what? I said, well, I had something really nice to say at your wedding. You're never going to hear it now. She went, well, tell me. I was like, no, I'm not going to tell you now. She said, well, no, go on, tell me. So I told her and she went, you can talk about my wedding, and started crying. So now I've got it in writing. I'm allowed to talk at your wedding. It was nice. It was a nice thing.
It was a lovely thing. I
Yeah.
mean, I've seen it on TikTok 14 times, but it is
Nah,
lovely.
it
It's
wasn't.
definitely original, you
It
know.
was original material.
Yeah.
I said, so I'd be standing there, got my microphone. Obviously, I'm best man. Obviously, otherwise getting teched at the altar. That's really embarrassing. And I'd be like this, and I'd say, look to your wife. She'd obviously already be gazing at me. Is that your wife? And
Yeah.
I'd say, if growing old with her is as much fun as growing up with her, you've got a really good life ahead of you. Exactly.
Beautiful.
Exactly.
I love that.
So I am going to speak at your wedding.
Yeah.
Put it on here. Put it on here. Am I going to speak at your wedding? Am I going to speak at your wedding?
I'm going to say yes.
Right. That's
because,
it. That's it.
Because if it's my wife, they'll be understanding of your humour.
I can rein it in.
But you don't, though. We did a draft. Do you remember we did a draft? Where we wrote suicide letters, and then we wrote marriage letters, and then we wrote whatever, like, every...
Mm.
And the marriage letter, you were like, so... Now you're here, you'll never guess what Ellie's been up to, blah, 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 and listed everything possible in my life. It's not happening. But
But I've changed now.
it's, no, because my wife is going to be like,
Your wife
you know?
will love me anyway.
Yeah,
'Cause
exactly.
it would, like...
Otherwise she can't be my wife.
Exactly.
Yeah,
She would have
fine.
had to pass the screening process.
Yeah, exactly. So
So she'll be calm with it.
I'm alright with it now.
Exactly. Your mum likes me.
Yeah.
Exactly.
She might not after the speech, but she likes you now.
Exactly.
That's all that matters.
Basically, we've got it on camera. I want everyone to remember this day. I am speaking at Ellie's wedding.
It's bold you think I'm getting married.
You haven't got much hope.
Yeah.
If you have
I
a wedding,
can't
I'm
imagine
speaking.
you get married. Would you let me speak?
Yeah.
How long would you give me?
Like 10 seconds.
You're so lovely.
No, you can have as much
Because I was
as you
only going to give you 8.
want. No, you can have as much time as you want. You would be my best man.
That's really lovely.
You would. In my head, I know who would be my groomsman and who would be my best man. Yeah.
That's really lovely.
As soon as I propose, I don't even need to tell you. Just start arranging the best stag do ever.
I feel really emotional.
Do you?
Yeah.
No, I'm genuinely serious. Like, I want you to be my best man. Like, I want to stand there at the altar, look back at my wife, and have you standing next to me in case I need anything. Like, I want you next to me. I want you by my side.
I feel really emotional.
You weren't even gonna let me speak at yours.
No, because you're a dickhead. Oh, God,
Yeah, but I can be serious.
I really love it when you're nice.
When I need to be, I can be serious.
Yeah, I know. I've seen it.
Like, when I speak at your funeral, I'll also be serious.
No, I want that to be funny. You can say the most outrageous shit at that.
I think I'm gone before you, mate.
I don't.
Really?
Yeah.
You think you're going to go before me?
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised if we go together.
I wouldn't be surprised. I don't know how you'd do life without me, to be honest.
No. We were saying this the other day. We were like, if one goes, the other will just go as well.
Yeah. What's the point?
Where's the point?
It's like our text messages. Oh, my
I wouldn't
God.
even love this game.
No, this game would be so boring.
I wouldn't even play this game.
I will quit this game. Rage quit this game. Get out. I quit.
I would rage quit this game.
Throw my controller. Rage quit. Done.
No, I reckon we'll either go together or you first. Me first.
No.
You first. It would be you first.
Yeah.
Because she vapes a lot.
Yeah. I want to quit.
Vaping or the
No.
game?
I never quit this game.
I never got... I love this game.
Oh.
No, yeah.
Which
No.
one is the game?
I don't know, but we play it really well.
Which is really good.
We're winning.
Yeah.
We're winning.
Yeah.
But seriously, I'm glad that you brought that up, because I'm glad that it's on camera, because it was on like a little video, but you know what like snakes are like, they'll just delete the videos. So I'm glad it's on the pod. This will be online, hopefully forever, and everyone knows I am speaking at Ellie's wedding.
Yeah.
A best man speech.
Yeah.
See?
I'm scared.
Don't be scared.
That's my excuse not to get married.
But
joking, I want to get married.
Good.
I want it all. I want it all.
Good, because I really want a good night out.
Good night.
I do. What would you wear to your wedding? What colour suit?
I don't know yet. I need to know. That's something I speak to my wife about.
Not me.
No. Why would I speak to you about that?
Your suit colour.
Yeah.
That's something you speak to me about.
Why?
Because then we need to discuss the vibes.
I forgot this day was all about you.
We need to discuss.
We need to discuss the vibe.
We need to discuss whether our outfits go.
Yeah, no, of course.
Because yours is going to go with her. Well, she's going to wear white. Boring. Go get your dress. We need to see
but I want
whether
to know
ours
what colour
matches.
she wants.
She's wearing white.
Yeah, no, but what colour theme she
It's not
wants. It's
about her. It's your suit.
It's about us.
Yeah, us.
No.
Correct. She's going to be there. I do whatever. It's about us.
Yeah.
For the rest of my life, I do. Yeah, all right. She's going to be next year, but so am I. And white goes with anything.
Yeah, but you'll be matching me. Like, don't worry about that.
Exactly. So we need to discuss the colour.
I need to discuss with her.
If I'm matching you, then we need to discuss the colour. What if it doesn't pop my eyes?
Everything pops your eyes.
It does.
I'd shag you.
Imagine if she's like, oh
So
yeah.
I just said that.
No one asked you.
No, actually.
What if she's like, yeah, I want burgundy or red?
Well, then she's not my wife.
Imagine if she's like, yeah, I want you to wear a red suit.
Why would no?
Do you know what you in that moment you'd think, I wish I was discussing this with Rose.
No, I would be like, I'll get back to you. I need to go speak to my manager. Then I'd speak to you.
Exactly. So you
But no,
cut out the middleman.
No,
Cut out her, the middleman. Come straight to me.
Who would pick red?
One of yours actually.
Yeah.
Someone that you would chat to.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
See that line? We're over it.
This is the line.
Why
Here.
can't I make the noise? There we go.
For your wedding,
Yeah.
just while we're on this.
Okay.
So obviously I've got the stag do, so you don't really get a stay saying that. I already know what I'm doing. I've planned it.
Okay. No worries.
Yeah, that's fine.
Imagine you weren't my best man. I'd die. That is so funny.
You would on your wedding day. I'm thinking summer wedding,
Yeah.
which obviously then we're going to be looking at like pastel blues, beiges, maybe a black suit, all black suit. Maybe get changed in the evenings. Music, I don't know what I want you walking up the aisle to. Something maybe like a modern song.
I think this is your choice.
Yeah,
No.
I think like a modern song, but with like maybe like a traditional twist,
Yeah.
like Nokia from Drake,
Yeah.
but make it orchestra.
Where the fuck the function?
Yeah. And then as she walks down the aisle, it's going, how I feel right now feels like I need to be all alone.
She just spin around, take
her, find us home, and we'll be at the front like this. And then as she gets to the front, it goes, baby girl, let me see you do a dance, let me see you twirl, let me see you shake your ass for your home girl.
Is it just me,
Be my love. Yeah, exactly. I didn't mean to call you no hoe. I just heard about the things that you do, my love. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And then I come down from the ceiling with a harness on, like this. Go, you're just true, and you're just like me, my love.
Me. You thought, my love.
It was just.
Thank you, Amy.
Yeah.
God, that is so funny.
And then what would you go out to?
What would I go?
Oh, and then, so flowers go up. They say, I do that bit or whatever. And then me and Ellie walk back down the aisle. We're walking out of the church now. And it's like,
church?
like a cop car. Yeah. And then she can trail behind or something. She can be a backup dancer. So we've got the music sorted. First dance. What did you just do?
Nothing.
What did she just do?
I don't know what you're talking about. What?
So we've got the music when you get married.
Yeah.
First dance, what are we thinking? Young hearts, run free, never be hung up like my man. This will be our dancing to the first dance. Man and me. Because I know you get a first dance. with the wife.
Yeah.
But do we get a first dance? Because I wouldn't have danced with her while she's married yet either.
It's something we can put in.
Yeah.
We can bring it to the table.
I think so.
I think my wife's going to hate you.
That's not nice. That's really unkind, actually.
That is really unkind. So that's where...
And she wouldn't be a wife.
No, she wouldn't.
No.
I wouldn't sign the papers.
No. Try find the papers. Can I be witness?
Haven't you got to have the rings?
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, I forgot.
No, I say, look, your one's here. Ellie's putting her one on now. Yeah, no. Obviously, our wifey would have to be approved years in advance anyway.
I've already approved of...
Quite a few, yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.
I'm a sister-in-law.
Ellie, we've realised this the other day. There hasn't been one girl that Ellie has talked to or anything or been with that I've been like, yeah, that could be your wife. I approve.
Yeah.
I've never approved of any of them. I've been nice, but I've just not approved.
Yeah.
You've approved of every girl I've ever been with. Seriously, no?
Minus one or two.
Mm. Like, I could list 5 off the top of my head.
Oh,
That's
sorry.
true.
Thank you.
That's what best mans do.
Tissue.
Like, I could list 4 or 5 off the top of my head that you would be happy if I got married to.
Yeah, 100%. 100%. But
Mm.
you've just got a good taste in women.
I have got good taste in women. I'm glad you said
do.
that.
But I do have my favourites. So we went to Lauren and Nick's again. That we are.
Hi, Lauren. Hi, Nick.
And Mick was like, "Oh, girls, we had a reading the other day. Blah blah blah.
Like a
You
spiritual
should do it."
reading.
Yeah, yeah. And so we literally, so spontaneously, just had a reading. I had one, and then Rose had one. And how accurate were they?
They were so accurate.
They were like insanely good, like scarily good. But this is over text. Bear in mind.
I think
like,
it's fair to say I was really sceptical as well beforehand.
Oh yeah, you don't believe in that stuff at all.
No.
And like, what did they say? What did they say?
Right. So first of all, they went to Ellie. We feel as if you have been between 2 places. You've been living in 2 places at the minute.
Yeah.
And like that whole month, pretty much, she'd been like staying at mine at least 3-4 times a week.
Yeah.
Which was really weird.
Yeah.
And then I took that as a sign to charge rent.
So she did.
Yeah. And then they said to Ellie, "You've got a friend," and we're sensing a lot of alcohol.
Yeah. No. I said to her, I was like, I just wanted to get clarity on a few things, and one of the things is like, how do you feel about my friends, you know? And they were like, you've cut a few people off, your circle's much smaller and it's much tighter, obviously for good reasons. So I said, is there anyone else you think I should cut off? And they were like, I'm sensing a lot of alcohol.
And everyone in the room went and looked at me.
It's so true though. I'm not to cut you off.
No,
Never do that.
but I have been
There
tricked
is-
into having alcohol recently.
So have I.
I'm only little, and people take advantage of that.
I hate this girl. I actually cannot be arsed. I hate it when you do that. I hate it when you do that. It actually really winds me up. It actually does.
Does it wind you up?
And we're not angry with Rose. This is Rose's situation. We're not angry with Rose. Ellie, we're actually angry at you. Okay, what have I done then? Leave me and my big forehead out of it. All right, she might be small. She may be small.
Yeah, but I am just little, mate.
Give it a rest. Give it a rest. Your ego ain't fucking small.
Why it
You're a
is?
wanker, mate.
I'm just a little innocent Rose.
When you came the
I'm
last
just a little
time,
chicken.
I looked at her.
She's just a little baby. I'm just a little chicken.
Don't you start. I swear to
I'm
God.
literally just a baby little chicken.
More of a hedgehog today.
Don't hate the player. Hate the game. It winds me up that you do that. It actually does. I know the real you.
Nah, I get tricked into things.
But right, so she's the naughty one. I'm
No,
the sensible one.
No.
Yeah. Yes. Right, you're the naughty one. I'm the sensible one. However, when we're actually on the playing field, I'm the one that's naughty,
Yeah.
and you're the one that's innocent. But I have not done anything.
because you lead me down a straight path. But when your mate goes down a straight path, you can't like let them go on their own. So then I end up being dragged down with you. Because I wouldn't let you do it by yourself, would I? Problem is I'm only little. I can't fend for myself.
Can we move on from this situation, please?
I love this game. Though we realised the other day that since the age of 16, everything I've done that's been maybe a little bit naughty because someone tricked me into being naughty, Ellie has got the blame for.
I have, every single time. I'm sorry, but that last one, I cannot believe how I got the blame. I just don't get it. I wasn't even involved with the situation. I wasn't even in the room. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, that one was a bit odd. Can't say I understood that one. I wasn't smart enough to understand why it was your fault, but I was smart enough to not question why it was your fault.
Yeah, that's valid. Fair. Fine.
They also said in the reading that there was an E in my life that was platonic and had been there for me and I should keep them round. So I'm just trying to figure out who it is.
No, they said that they're loyal.
They did. And that they drag you down, but don't stop being their friend because you need to keep them on sort of a good path.
Maybe it's not me then. Weird that, actually.
They actually said Eddie Rebecca Collier.
Whoa. The full government name was not necessary there. Actually.
It's just what this medium said, not me.
Mine said that Rose is a wanker. And I said, you're right, actually.
You are so good at this.
Fuck me. What did I say to that tattoo lady?
I really hope that she's not watching this. If you're watching this, tattoo lady...
No, she said she don't care.
Oh, okay, fine. Yeah. We went for a tattoo, and the lovely tattoo lady, one of them, there was two of them, had this nice like belly bracelet round her belly, and I said, "Why have you got a belly?" But she was lifting up her dress to show us her tattoos, and
start that again and say top.
No,
she's
it was
lifting up her dress.
It was her dress.
No, but just say her top.
But it was her dress.
Don't say it
but
like
she
that.
was wearing a dress and she lifted it up, and I don't lie.
Right, her flaps are hanging out. Yeah.
No, they weren't. She had a thong on.
Right, you're not supposed to know that information. That's not normal.
Oh.
Just start again
and
say top.
So we went to go and get a tattoo. And the lady, one of the lovely ladies that was tattooing us, no,
she wasn't.
She wasn't tattooed. She was just there.
She works there.
I'm gonna have to say the truth. I can't lie. It makes me stutter. I'm not good at lying. Basically, one of the ladies there, one of the tattoo artists, she lifted up her dress and she had these.
For fuck's sake!
Sorry. All right. She lifted up her top. I didn't want to lie. She was wearing a dress. Yeah? She was wearing a dress and she lifted it up.
Okay,
right?
Fine, yeah.
She
had shorts.
I didn't ask her to. She had knickers on. Why are we lying?
Of course!
We didn't ask her to do it, she just did it.
We don't want it to sound that she's unprofessional, that she's just gone to the client. Fucking hell.
Oh, right, yeah, okay, we'll start again. Now I know why I'm lying, I can do it, because it's ethical. I can't act unethically. So...
You're a cunt. Oh my god.
So, right, the lady that was there, that was the tattoo artist, she had a top on, she had a belly bracelet on, and she lifted her top up, and she said, she was showing us her tattoos, and I said, why'd you wear a belly bracelet if you're going to wear a top over the top? And she said, no, I've had these on for like 2 years, they don't come off. And Ellie, because Ellie's a menace to society, said, God, use them as a candle. He did. All right, that's the story. All right, I'm done keeping the truth in. That's the story.
I'm sick.
Sick and tired of being made to lie just to make you look good, mate. That's the story.
Yeah, that
In Balamory.
really went west,
It
and I
did.
didn't mean it like the way that it came out. Just
In your head, yeah.
Yeah,
Shouldn't have said it though.
yeah,
It's a good thing I was there
it was a good team.
to keep you on the straight and narrow.
Yeah,
I want to discuss how you dealt with our weekend apart.
that was a lot. I'm really glad you brought that up.
Right, so we
This isn't a podcast, it's therapy, go.
had to spend a weekend apart.
Mm-hmm.
I went and saw my family who live a few hours away.
Yeah,
And
I'll never forgive you for that.
Ellie had to leave the flat. It's a lot to talk about.
It's hard.
It is.
Hold on,
I think that's wise.
just in case.
So Ellie actually had to leave the flat. She'd been staying there for 4 or 5 days at this point. rent-free. And she had to leave the flat. I did say she could stay there by herself. She couldn't hack that. So she went back to the family home. While I went and visited my family, which...
By the way, I'd love my family home. Don't think it's... I've just got attachment issues.
Yeah. So, this was a video of Ellie leaving my flat so that I could go and visit my family.
I'm so nice.
You are.
I'm gonna come.
You took it really well. She took it really, really well.
I'm really sorry about that.
That's all right.
So what is the question? How did I cope?
No, I want to show everyone what you sent me.
Honestly, I don't mind just sharing it right now, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this is what I got. So obviously I had a lovely weekend. Told Ellie I was going to be home. I was home late, admittedly, because I was out with my nan. God forbid. And
God forbid I have a family.
this is the voice note I received off Ellie after spending a few days with my family.
I basically said along the lines, I'm blaming you for the way I felt today, actually. So if you could hurry up home, that would be great. You said 9 o'clock, and if my calculations are correct, you're not going to be home then. That was me choking myself because you're taking the fucking piss now.
You might think, oh, she's done, bless her. No.
Who does that to a mate, though, actually? While we're on the subject, I thought, John, I want to let you enjoy your weekend because you deserve it, you know? You really deserve a break. Yeah. Anyway. Did I deserve this? No. What the fuck? Joking, I've actually had a really lovely weekend. But it's got to the last hurdle and I hate to break it to you, but that hurdle's been stomped into the ground, mate. Fuck the hurdle. I don't want the hurdle anymore. Please just come home. I'm missing you. You said 9 o'clock. It's not going to be 9 o'clock, is it? No. What the fuck?
So sorry about that.
Sorry about that.
Actually-
Didn't happen, actually.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. I went through it.
You
That
did.
was a Sunday. I don't like Sundays. Sorry.
That was a Monday.
Same thing.
I don't like Mondays. They rhyme with Sundays.
It was a bank holiday,
Yeah.
so it technically was a Sunday.
I want to go back to Ellie not thinking before she speaks. It's been a... Try and impregnate the mic. You're right there. Just...
Call you well stiff.
yeah.
Anyway.
It's been a lot of it recently, I feel.
What?
So we went to the London Marathon. We went to go and watch the London Marathon with our mates. And our mate's uncle ran it. And we went to go and support. And we've never met this uncle before. I think he was in his 50s. You know, nice guy, nice respectable guy. Sort of guy you'd be on your best behaviour for, you know? You'd never met them before. He's your best mate's uncle, you know? And Ellie's going like this. Right? She's got this mark on her lip.
It's massive. I had a swollen lip.
We'd been out the night before. And he went, oh, have you got a cold sore? Now, most people would go, yeah. Yeah, I have, yeah. Do you know what Ellie said? No, girl bit my lip last night. Which was the truth.
It was.
But I don't think it's a sort of... You would just go, yeah, I got cold
you
sore.
read the room and I didn't
You read the room, yeah.
Yeah. Didn't have my reading glasses. Sorry about that.
Yeah.
Sorry. And he did say, I'm going to use that next time.
He did.
When I have a cold sore. So
Yeah,
fair.
he said next time I'm going to say a man bit my lip.
Smash. There you go. Done in favour. You're welcome.
He's married. He didn't need that.
Oh, yeah. Well, he said it, not me. I'm joking.
Been getting scared a lot recently.
Scared?
Yeah. You're very jumpy.
Oh, when am I not?
Last night, was it last night or the night before, we were getting a tattoo and it's out the back of a hairdresser's.
Yeah.
And in the hairdresser's window, there's like pictures of people who've had their hair cut. We were reversing out. Bear in mind, I'm reversing like I'm this close to a wall, this close to a bin. I'm reversing out this tiny alleyway, and she goes, ah! So I'm like, ah, like that. She's just looked into the window, and it's just one of the posters looking back at her.
Because it's a woman just looking at me like, It's pitch black as well.
Picture.
No, I scared the shit out of me.
Show them of when Eric scared you into being bilingual.
No.
My little puppy Eric managed to scare Ellie into being bilingual. I'll put the video up.
Sorry, what language was that?
I panicked.
You did panic. You do get scared very easily.
I do.
I want to discuss how dedicated Ellie is to her job.
Thank you, Rose.
And I've noticed recently how much you care about your role.
I work really hard.
And she comes home and she goes, oh, I hate 5 o'clock because I have to finish work.
Yeah.
I'm so glad I'm on call so that I can work all hours I'm awake because I hate not working. I just work.
Dedicate my life to work.
She comes home every day and she says, oh, what a privilege it was to do that, you know?
Yeah.
On an unrelated note, Ellie's manager found the pod. Hello.
Hello, my love. Sorry about that. Yeah, mortified, actually. Do I ever want to show my face again? Probably not, actually. Am I embarrassed? Absolutely. Did I miss handing my notice? Also, yes. He's so lovely, though. I don't even know if I should speak about it. Should I speak about it?
Speak about what you want, my love.
He just called me up and he was like, you alright? And I was like, yeah. He's like, I need to talk to you about something. I was like, oh, okay, no worries.
It's never a good thing.
No, I was panicked, I'm not going to lie. And he went, oh no, what did he say? He's like, yeah, no, I've just got into something recently. I was like, oh right. He's like, yeah, just like this podcast. I was like, show the class, I'm intrigued now. He went, 2 Dykes, 2 mics, you know it? My face was like as red, right?
Red as red.
Red as red, yeah.
Oh, you should be a poet,
brain's
mate.
gone there.
You should be a poet.
I should be a singer-songwriter.
You should.
Would appreciate that.
I feel like we haven't actually... We have got things planned for this episode, but I don't think we need them. We've spoke a lot about us in general.
Yeah, literally.
When we were looking... Do you remember when we put that thing out for feedback and that? A lot of people were like, we just want to know what you've been up to.
Yeah.
Which I find really weird because I'm
Yeah.
like, why do you care? But I also like sharing, so...
Yeah. I feel like we've got so much more.
Yeah, a lot has happened. A lot.
A lot, but some things we can't talk about.
Because she's naughty. And I'm just little.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl. I'm just a little girl.
Just a little chicken.
I'm just a little chicken.
I'm a little undercooked chicken.
To be fair, the more I used to like when people used to like alligate us. What is it called? If someone gives me alligates me or something.
An allegation.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what if they alligate me?
Accused you.
So when
Yeah,
someone
so-
accused me,
Am I an alligator?
when someone used to accuse us of being a couple, I used to be like, that's outrageous, like whatever. And then recently, I've
Kinda
been,
get it.
yeah, there's certain things we do, and I'm like, no wonder people think we're a couple.
You know, she had me bent over the other day.
I
Literally.
was trying to
Demonstrate
demonstrate like how you would. It doesn't matter. Why'd you bring that up?
Sorry, I got excited. Couldn't stop thinking about it.
The other day, she was around mine like well late. She went home, which is rare.
We're at the tattoo studio. The bloke that sat there was like, you two not together. Even the tattoo
Yeah,
ladies thought we were
yeah,
together.
yeah,
Sorry,
yeah.
that was off topic. Carry on.
Everyone does.
Yeah.
And so yeah, she left mine late, which was props to you for going home. And she left something at mine that she needed for work the next morning.
My van keys.
Your van keys. And I get up a bit later than Elle, but I was starting to get up when you were leaving anyway, because you work like an hour away.
You were working in the office.
Yeah.
So you had to be up earlier to get things
Yeah,
started.
yeah,
You know
exactly.
what I mean?
So I hear a knock at my door. It's at 7 a.m. I'm thinking, that's weird. No one normally visits me at this time. So I walk to my door like this.
I wish I filmed it.
got
It was
my-
actually really cute.
I got my hair, it's like that. It's like, and I've got a little mouse eyes.
You're such a liar as well. Do you know what's really funny, right? I called her to make sure that she was up because I wanted to make sure she was on time. She didn't answer. And I've texted her and I thought, do you know what, fuck it, I'm just going to go. Because I actually called you to wake up, but I also needed my keys. I think you were just checking I was still up. So you were like, cheers for calling, mate. I'm just brushing my teeth. I'm ready now. She didn't realise I was coming. So I knocked on the door. She's like, morning, mate.
I was in my little white t-shirt with my hedgehog trousers on.
What joy of the pleasure.
You're I was like, you ain't, mate. What you want? She just grabbed my head, kissed me, went, mwah, good morning, walked in, grabbed her keys and went, have a good day, and just shut the door. And I was just stood in my corridor like that. Bamboozled, I was. I was bamboozled. Who was that then?
Good morning, have a good day.
I get so tired in the morning. I wake up like a little mouse like that.
I've been quite clingy to you recently.
Yeah.
You are my bird. Actually.
I don't mind.
I love it here. Because I always sit there and think, right, I haven't got enough live.
You haven't got enough live.
I haven't got enough love to give for another person, but I do for you.
Oh.
Like, you know, when I was, fuck me, I can't remember even when we filmed these episodes, but the stages of life that we've had since these, like episode 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, we're on episode 6 now, but episode 1 was filmed months ago, so it was a complete different mindset. So I sit there and think, like, I was so scared that I wouldn't never have enough love for myself and another person, but I've really found that in you. Because there's no pressure, there's platonic, like...
Exactly.
I love it.
No pressure. If you put out, you can. If you don't want to, you don't have to.
You can be a pretzel for the night if you want.
I don't mind, I'm easy.
No, but I literally love us. I love our dynamic. You're just me.
Do you know what's really nice is a few people that we've met
I'm gonna say
have given us quite nice compliments. Like, a few people have said, like, what we've seen is what we get, which is a really nice compliment.
They say that we compliment each other as well.
Yeah, but we're not just like this on the pod. We're kind of, this is kind of...
If anything, this is tame.
This is very tame. This is Peritamer.
Peritamer flamer. No, get onto that, please.
It's not funny.
That is so funny.
That wasn't funny.
Should we go for our text this week? This is just a little insight of mine and Rose's relationship.
This is a behind the scenes. I will go from just this week. Don't feel complete without you. By the way, there's no convo before this. Ellie, don't feel complete without you. Me, I'll never be complete without you. That was it. No other messages. Just all we text.
Me, a real mate. Rose, love you, mate. Me, love you. Rose, bed feels empty without you, baby. Me, Ellie, baby, come home. Rose, please do. Done.
I can see why people think...
Yeah, valid though.
Yeah.
Miss you.
Rose, just listen to Nokia. It's not the same without you. Ellie, it's really not. Nothing's the same without you. Rose, if you die, give me 24 hours and I would join you. Ellie, mate, give me 24 minutes.
I love us. I literally love us. This one's funny. Rose, hi, this is Molly. Rose is dead. Me, wait, why? Why is Rose dead? Rose, she ordered Perry Tamer. They gave her Perry Flamer. Ellie, did she sign her will before dying? Rose, she didn't. It's going to the dogs. Me, then make her alive again, get her to sign, and then finish her off with more Perry. She goes, oh, Rose, get the signature from the pod. Me, oh my god, yeah, I'll do that. Cheers, Mel. Valid.
That was really nice. Ellie sends a picture of her fingers. How cool is that? Me, send a picture back of my fingers. Really cool, mate. Ellie, no, you're doing it wrong. Rose, oh. Ellie, shows fingers again. It's like yoga, but for your fingers. Rose sends another picture of her fingers. Is this better? Oh, no. You're doing it wrong. Your pinky and your thumb, they need to be touching. Rose sends another picture of her fingers. Like this? Ellie, yes. Rose, smash.
This is how you do it. Oh, I've forgotten. How cool is that? That's fucking yoga, mate. That's sick, isn't it?
It's really cool, mate.
Yeah, sorry about that. I got... Anyway. Going through it. Me. Mate. I think I've become an alcoholic. Rose. The plan is coming together with an evil thing. Me. I seriously fancy a shandy. Rose, fuck me, mate. You've gone off the rails. A shandy. I think it's time to call Alcohol Anonymous. I made that sound so silly, but I really keep fancying a shandy, which is obviously a minor, but I never drink beer.
No, but I think
Ever.
it's because the sun's out.
It's so nice. I could have one now.
It's just because the sun's out.
Yeah. It's lovely.
It's
I love it. I love this game.
lovely.
I love it.
So, in conclusion, we've sat down for an hour, spoke about what's happened in the last week.
Yep.
Read through some of our texts.
Yep.
And called it an episode.
Thanks for watching, guys.
You're welcome. Really? What have we got from today? Right, let's do learning objectives. What have we learned from today? We've learned that Ellie, write this down, Ellie is a bad influence on Rose. You keep writing that down. Rose,
It's really hard to do it left-handed.
Rose is a little chicken. Put in innocent. Rose is a little innocent chicken. We love each other so much, but not in a sexual way sometimes.
You don't need to lie.
What else have we learnt from today?
We've learned that Ellie is lovely, really genuine girl. Rose is a little shit that gets away with murder.
Why do you keep calling me this? She keeps calling me this. She keeps calling me a wanker or a little shit.
Because you are a little shit.
I'm not a little shit.
You are a little shit, and I would so love to make you up, but I can't. It's like you're just a little shit, and you just get away with it, and I love it.
I'm like when I was in my little hedgehog things like that. Did you not think? Oh,
Well, your hair was like a hedgehog. It was actually quite cute. Oh, you're a funny little fucker.
Aww. I like it when you say that. I don't. When you say little shit, I think that's not right. When you say fucking fucker, that's right. So what have we learnt today? Ellie's the problem. Rose is innocent. We have a lot of love for each other, and Ellie needs to stop speaking her mind.
And we've also learned you look really good in blue.
Stop it. So do you. I didn't want to say anything. You do. I don't know whether it's because it matches the
Should we cut the
background
cameras?
or because it pops your eyes out. I don't know.
Should cut the cameras.
We can keep them on. I need the money.
Yeah, fine.
We're not
Link in
going out.
bio.
We're not going out. I'm just.
Huh?
Can I reiterate that we are not actually? We actually are platonic. You're going to say we're not. I know she is.
But why do you keep telling people this? Genuinely, it upsets me. Because we were at the tattoo shop, right? And you were chatting about another girl. And he went,
Wasn't doing that. I wasn't doing that.
And the bloke was like, "Cool, if my missus was talking about another girl right in front of me, I'd be fuming." And I went, "What?" And he went, "Yeah, she's talking about another girl." And I went, "Yeah." She went, "No, I'd be fuming if that was my missus." I was like, "You think she's my missus?" He was like, "Yeah." I went, "No, no chance. Not a chance in hell."
All right.
God.
No was fine. Just she's not my missus, but it sufficed. Do you know what I mean? Don't need that.
Do you get offended when I say I'd rather go straight.
You just didn't need that bit. That's what I'm saying. You just didn't. You could have said, you know, I could say
It's because
weird.
I'm in denial. I'm actually really in love with it. you know when you before you came out and you'd like have a boyfriend or whatever, and you got to hang on to them for dear life because you're in denial that you're gay. That's what it's like.
Is that what it's like?
Yeah, I'm not in a relationship with her. Ooh.
That would be so awful.
Oh, I'd hate that. I'm joking. That's gross.
We're joking, guys. We are joking.
Do love you though.
I do love you too, mate.
Stop flirting with me now.
Can you do a smooth wink? Do a smooth wink. Like pretend I'm at a bar, so I'm just like how I feel right now. I feel like I need to be on.
I can't do that when you're looking around.
No, just look to you. You missed it. All right, I'll do it again.
I don't know if I can. I've never done that.
Now, I feel like I need to be on. It worked.
Did it?
Yeah, it did.
Oh, that was really hard.
There was
to
a
get the
reaction up
timing.
and downstairs.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah.
You do it.
We need to pretend that you.
Yeah, I feel like we need to be alone. Yeah, go again. Let's try
I think I
on
just
again.
blinked.
You did. You went. Obi-Wan Kenobi.
Try again.
Yeah.
I can't wink that well.
Do. Yeah, all right.
Was that
was
better?
better.
Okay.
You do a bit of a. It's like a.
All right.
When I do this side,
Have you ever actually winked at anyone?
I do it a lot.
Oh, I
But
don't.
I don't do it on purpose. I do it to like old men and everything.
Cool. That's nice.
I do. I'm not gonna
lovely.
lie. I'm like you just do little. You're right. Yeah.
Oh, socials. Please go follow us on TikTok. It's at 2d2m_. Is it? Yeah, and then Instagram's 2dykestwomics. Yours is
Ellie Collier with 2 R's.
mine's Rose_. Really sorry if this episode's. I'm actually really sorry if this episode's been really boring or. I don't know. I just feel like.
Yeah.
I feel like
to be fair, I had a bad day.
Yeah.
Bad day.
We don't want to give anything behind the scenes, but we're quite
Going through it.
lucky
right
to be sitting down today. We
Yeah.
didn't think we were good, so we're really sorry if this episode's been lacking energy or not anything substantial. I feel like we've just gassed on about ourselves, which might be a bit boring. But thanks for watching. Anyway, if you've got to this point, love you.
Love you.
Love you. Oh.
Should go shag now.
Yeah.